Hello and welcome to Pointscene Basic Training. In this video, we'll go over the basic features of Pointscene Web. After this video, you'll be able to navigate a site in Pointscene, use 2D and 3D tools, share data with others and other software, upload and download data. First, activate your account from the email invite, set a password, and sign in. From Dashboard, click on Sites and you can see your projects. Most likely you'll have been invited to the free demo site or an active work site. Open the site by clicking on the name. Once you open the site, you'll see the latest orthophoto on the map by default. This is the background ortho, so it's instantly usable, fast and efficient. Note that we don't have any layers on in the menu. In Pointscene, we organize data by dates and types. You can select the preferable datasets by opening the group and selecting your dataset. You can also change the background map or delete the background ortho from the down menu below. We can organize datasets within a group or even groups themselves. Like this. You can also use our filters, for example the In View button, to filter the layers that are visible in the map area, and this is especially handy with projects expanding over several kilometers. In the 2D view, you can follow your work progress easily. You can find the relevant datasets to view and measure to make decisions for your daily work. I'll turn on the orthophotos as I'm interested in the changes over time. But it's sometimes hard to see the height differences in only using the orthophoto. Therefore, I can also turn on my surfaces. I can view the surfaces with height coloring, or I can use contour lines. The min and max values can be applied to all layers for easier comparison, and these settings are also shared with share links that we'll be covering over later. In addition to surface models and orthophotos, we support drawings as a DXF, DWG, and DGN, and we support LandXML files and EFC models. This way, all your coworkers can have a clear view what's the next step and where the progress is happening. Going into the tools. My personal favorite is the Compare tool. Note that it selected the orthophotos automatically visible on the map, and I can change my selection from the menu above. You can also view surfaces and see the changes happening from there. Notice that this pile has been growing. I wonder how much. So let's dive into our measuring tools. So here are our measuring tools. So we have distance, area, volume, and profile. I can measure with using the detailed orthophoto exactly my distances and areas. The volume and profile tool uses GeoTIFF surfaces, so make sure that you have the right dataset selected when doing calculations. Now I want to use my latest dataset, ground points on itself, to calculate the volume. Select the area, close the area, and in a few seconds you'll see the results. I can change my compare layers from the tool, and now I can compare between two different dates. I can also compare to a LandXML. So here we have about 7,000 cubic meters of soil piled up in the 2 months of time. Now we can dive into our 3D viewer. The Pointscene 3D viewer is an independent viewer window that is easy to share. Select the wanted layers and use the share button. If it's gray like this one, you are a viewer on the site and you cannot share these links forward. Instead, use the big 3D button to open up the 3D viewer. In the 3D viewer, Pointscene offers simple tools so it's easy to use for anyone without training. I personally like to add some contrast from the edge effect tools, and then I'm ready to dive into the other tools. We have a simple info tool. We have coordinates measurements. We can measure distances and change those into slope values. We can measure areas of different kind of surfaces. And then we have the clip tool. The clip tool is a cross-section tool that can be opened with 2 points to have a free cross-section like this. Or if your LandXML has break lines, you can also attach directly to the break line with 1 click to centralize your cross-section. You can move the cross-section tool back and forward from the 3D viewer or using the tools provided. Our measuring tools also work in the 2D viewer of the cross-section. Note that the same measurements are found in the 3D viewer. All the measurements are exportable as a DXF file. When sharing 3D viewer links, make sure that the viewing location is good, as the view will be shared as is to anybody you give the link. Copy and send, and the links are ready to go. So these are the basics if you're on a viewer on a site. If you have editor or owner rights, you can also upload and share data. Uploading data is easy with our upload file page. First, select the data type that you want to upload. So we support 360 photos, drawings, IFC models, LandXMLs, orthophotos, point clouds, surfaces, and then we have also support requests that allow any data type. I'm going to go ahead and select an orthophoto and select my files for upload. I select the files, I give my meta information, and then I click on upload. After uploading, processing starts. You will get an email when your data is ready. It can take anything from a few minutes to a couple of hours depending on the data type and the area it covers geographically. You can also create drone maps with our photogrammetry tool by uploading RTK drone photos. Just select the photos, give the meta information, and Pointscene will automatically create an orthophoto and surface model. This is a great option for projects that don't require the usage of ground control points. Finally, we can dive into sharing tools. Pointscene's industry-leading sharing tools are unique and our most used feature. Pointscene creates open format sharing links for 2D layers and point clouds so that they can be integrated into other software like Autodesk Civil 3D, BSmart Site Management, or Trimble Connect. For orthophotos, we have an automatically updating link where the newest dataset is always the topmost layer in other software. This works well with sites that have regular updates and multiple flights covering a large area. To share the orthophotos or other layers to another software, select the layers that you want to have, publish a share link, copy the link, and move into your software of usage. Here we have Civil 3D by Autodesk. Give the name, the link, and connect to the layer. Add it to the map, and you're ready to go. Pointscene offers point cloud sharing to Trimble Connect. You can copy the link to use it in Trimble Connect Desktop, or you can download the link as a file that can be used in Trimble Connect Web. Go into your Trimble Connect Web project, add the file to your project, select the layers you want to have in the 3D viewer, open the 3D viewer, and you'll have the point cloud coming directly from Pointscene to Trimble Connect. The file contains a link to Pointscene, and the point cloud itself is still stored in Pointscene. Last but not least, you can find all your datasets to be downloaded from the menu. Just click on the 3 dots and you'll find a download button. There you go. All the basics of Pointscene. We are always here to help, so don't hesitate to contact us for more information.